In this video, we're going to be squaring a binomial, and it's going to be multivariate. That means there's going to be more than one variable in the problem. So take a look at this first one. We have a 2x plus a 9v, so there's your multivariable right there, and it's being squared. Okay, so recall that when you're squaring something, you're writing it twice, so it'll be 2x plus 9v times 2x plus 9v. Okay, so once you write it out twice, you can multiply it by distributing. Okay, so here and here, and then here and here. Okay, so first one will be 2x times 2x, which is going to be 4x squared. Okay, we've got 2x times 9v. Okay, so first the 2 times 9 is the 18. And then we have an x and a v, so xv. Then we have 9v times 2x. So again, 2 times 9 is 18. And then we have xv. And then finally, we've got 9v times 9v, which is 81. It's 9 times 9, v squared. We are going to combine these two terms in the middle. So 18 plus 18 is 36. So we get 4x squared plus 36xv plus 81v squared. Okay. There's the answer to that one. Now, in this second problem, I'm going to show you a slightly different way of doing it, still multiplying it out, but a different way to organize the problem. So remember, this is, when it's squaring, it's multiplying it by itself, so 5x plus 6w times another 5x plus 6w. Okay, so this time I'm going to write a box. Okay, and in that box, I'm going to make it into 4 little boxes. Okay, and I'll put the first 5x plus w up, or plus 6w up here, and then the 5x plus 6w also down here. Okay, I don't typically write the signs. You can put a plus here if you want, but if there's no sign, I assume it's a plus. Okay, so first one, 5x times 5x is 25x squared. Okay, we fill up the second box. That's 6 times 5, which is 30, and then xw. Fill up this box, 6 times 5 is 30, and xw. And then finally, 6w times 6w, 6 times 6 is 36, and w times w is w squared. We're going to add up these middle terms because they're alike, so 30xw plus 30xw. Okay, so that, and then we get, first one is 25x squared, it's this box. Combine these two in the middle, that's 60 xw, and then finally 36w squared. Okay, let's do this one. This one I will just distribute again. So 8w minus 3u times 8w minus 3u. Okay, so 8w times 8w is, well, 8 times 8 is 64, and w times w is w squared. That's the first term. Now let's multiply it times the next term. So 8w times negative 3u. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And then we get uw. Okay. Now for the next one, we take this negative 3u and multiply it through there. So negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. And then I'll put the uw. And then finally, this one right here, which is negative 3u times negative 3u, which is positive 9u squared. Now I'm going to add these up, but I'm going to keep the sign. They're both negative, so I'll add them up, but I'll keep the sign. So that's 64w squared. Combine these. Let's see, 24 and a 24 added together make 48, but I keep the negative sign. So negative 48uw. And then finally, plus 9u squared. Okay. On this last one, I'm going to use the box again, get a little practice with that. Okay. So recall that it's multiplied by itself when it's getting squared. So 2y minus v times another 2y minus v. Okay. So I'll put a 2y and a minus v on both sides. This time I am including the sign because I have a negative. Okay, let's fill up the first box. The 2y and times 2y is 4y squared. Okay, this box, this is a negative v times this, so that's going to be negative 2. So the negative times this, and then Vy. You could write YV as well. It doesn't matter so long as you keep it the same throughout the problem. All right, and then finally we've got this one, which is another negative 2 Vy, and the last one, which is negative V times negative V, which is positive, because a negative times a negative is a positive, V squared. Okay, I'm going to combine these two middle terms. They are both negative, so we'll add and keep the sign. So I get 4y squared minus 4, that's the negative 2, plus the negative 2, Vy, and then plus V squared. And that is it.